Oh, what?
Hey, y'all partied out, or may I make a suggestion?
So what do you think? You think Gloria's on the plane by now?
Oh, yeah, she's probably halfway over the Rockies by now.
It's incredible. She's embarking on a whole new life.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Yeah, I know. Makes me remember when I was leaving the coast. And, my roommate and a couple of friends threw me a send-off. Jake, I swear I felt like I was defying gravity. Transcending all of my mistakes from the past. Little did I know.
Oh, stop it. There's a full moon out tonight. Let's get stupid.
Oh, that's my specialty.
All right. You feel like getting out?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Where?
You know where? To some faraway island with a population of, say, 110.
Mm-hmm.
And we could build our own medical tent for the locals, and no one will care if we're licensed or not.
Okay. Any particular island in mind?
Well, wherever you go, there you are.
Okay. Well, why don't we start with a movie? Or a drink? Your offer still stand?
Jake, when you left the hospital...
No, I'm sorry. I was just, I was really flustered.
No, please, I don't want you to be sorry. I completely understand. You needed some time.
Well, brooding's always better in pairs.
Yeah, well, judgment's my problem, okay? It's not even that it's poor. It's non-existent. Something tweaks in my head, and all of a sudden I'm off and running without even a pause to reflect.
I'm lost here. What are you saying?
That I'm a disaster case.
Stop it. Look, get your coat. We're gonna go out. You need some fresh air.
You know what I need? I need a brain transplant, Jake. Listen to me. I blew it. I completely blew it this time.
I'm on my own?
No, not at all. Trevor's all set to fill in. He's got your file.
Trevor do the merger. I want you here with me.
Liza, it's only going to be 6 weeks.
Only 6 weeks. Empires have fallen in less time.
I will call you every day.
I don't want your calls. With your support.
Oh, come on now. It is not like you're on trial for murder.
My freedom is at stake.
Come on, we both know that Trevor's handled millions of divorces.
Has he handled exorcisms? Does he know how to do those?
What are you telling me? That your soul is possessed?
I can't handle Adam alone.
Oh, what's Adam done now?
Oh, Mother, he's stalling the divorce.
Well, he can't do that.
Actually, he can.
Well, all right, Liza. We'll go off to St. Justin. It's glorious this time of year. We'll just lie on the beach, drink pina coladas, come back with glorious tans and a writ of divorce.
Not if Adam refuses to sign off.
Which he has no intention of doing.
Well, there must be some strings you could pull, Belinda. Or some handsome judge I could charm. I have been known to move mountains.
Mother, this is not about you. You cannot go on a trip until you get me this divorce.
Why the sudden rush, Liza? What are you afraid of? That you may change your mind and go back to Adam?
Come to borrow a cup of brandy?
And a very good evening to you, too, dear.
I'm not really in the mood for a neighborly chat, Phoebe.
Then I shan't ask you about the state of your health.
Good, good. Enjoy your stroll and don't catch a chill.
I haven't received your check.
How much do you charge for a little privacy?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten about the DFL Bazaar.
Oh, I'm counting the hours.
You signed on to be a sponsor.
Whatever possessed me.
Liza, I imagine.
How much do you want?
At least 5,000. You also promised to help us out at the event.
Was I present when all these rash promises were made?
Oh, now, Adam, surely you can't begrudge us a few hours of service for the landmarks preservation?
Must I don a blue wig and support hose?
That won't be necessary.
Good, because I'm unavailable.
Well, what happened to your public spirit?
I'm not feeling very spirited these days, Phoebe.
Oh, I can remedy that.
I sincerely doubt it.
Just double your contribution, and I will see to it that you achieve your deepest desires.
You looking for something? I knew you'd come back. I like a good chase as much as the next guy, but this is starting to get a little ridiculous. I mean, no kidding. You give new meaning to the phrase hard to get. And I know you're not necessarily trying to intrigue me, but it's just sort of playing out that way. Relax. Please. I'm harmless. I can prove it. You, if I wasn't, you'd be in the back of a squad car by now. You set off my alarm. It's all right. No, it's all right. It's all right. When the cops called me, I told them that my cat set it off. I don't have a cat. I think this is yours. Joy, it's a very pretty name. Is that yours too? Lady, I know you can hear me. You phoned the station. I recognize your breathing. For God's sake, what are you so afraid of? Trust me, all I want to do is help you.
Why?
Well, all right. You can speak. That's progress.
Why do you care?
It's a good question. Truth is, I don't know. I don't know who you are, what you want, or what exactly it is that you've done to me, but I just do.
Have you ever heard of getting on with your life?
So what's stopping you?
Belinda, if you had ever been married, you would understand.
Fine, Liza, I have been in love before, all right?
Please, no misplaced aggression. Look, Liza is understandably stressed. Now, darling, Adam is the problem here. Belinda is the solution.
My solution is going away for 6 weeks, Mother.
Liza, it is not like I am going to be on a space probe. Now, I'll call you, and Trevor is here for the day-to-day. What more could you want?
Closure.
Oh, my dear, that comes from here. And it can't be rushed, divorce or no divorce.
Where'd you get your doctorate on relationships?
I know when one's over and when one isn't.
Oh, I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, who made a beeline to the hospital when you heard that Adam had checked in? And who was frantic at me to stop those divorce papers?
That's because he was ill. All my life, people have told me I've been unfeeling.
Well, nobody's ever heard that from me, darling.
Occasionally, I like to step forward and be sensitive. You don't understand?
Yeah, I do. It makes perfect sense. As does loving the man you married.
I am desperate for a divorce.
Well, you will get one. It just may take a little time, that's all I'm saying.
Belinda, I am in television. I have no tolerance for delays. When I want something, I want it now.
Oh, okay, so you want me to, what, burn the tape of your marriage and stash your love in a, what, circular file? No judge's decree can give you all of that.
Well, it's not going to stop me from trying.
Look, can't we just speed this up?
I'm sorry, not if Adam resisted. We can't.
What if I charge emotional abuse?
Oh, and I can attest to that. I mean, you know, biting criticism, derisive remarks, neglect, bordering on abandonment. I mean, I will have them weeping in the aisles, darlings. Well, all right. Oh, what about adultery?
I don't think so.
Well, Adam does have a history.
Mother, it doesn't apply to me.
You're not available, darling, and Adam is a passionate man.
He has a will of iron and a one-track mind.
Ooh, sounds like your kind of guy.
Don't go there.
I won't. I can't, don't have time. I have a date.
Oh, talk about the single life.
Oh, yeah, nonstop action.
Can't wait to try it.
I hope you're clear on that. Because if you're not, you should really take some time and think about...
have a great time. Take lots of pictures. Have fun.
Oh, be in touch with you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Belinda. Liza,
What?
you had Adam right where you wanted him. Weak and vulnerable. Now, why didn't you press your advantage?
Mother, because I couldn't... I didn't want... I don't want to go into this right now.
Well, darling, you can't finesse the thing on your own, you know.
Mother, I didn't need you to get into this marriage. I don't need you to get out of it.
Well, now, that is not quite true, my darling, is it? I mean, I was the string that kept this whole thing entwined. If I hadn't worked so hard to keep you and Adam together, you would have been blissfully free ages ago.
Free anyway.
What, darling?
No, let's not do this. This postmortem. Let's talk about something else, you know, global warming, your hemline, what you had for dinner, okay?
I know. Brainstorming. That's the ticket. Two great strategic minds together will come up with a perfect plan.
Just let me handle this, okay?
How?
I know Adam's buttons, where they're hidden.
Oh, well, darling, do be graphic. I am riveted.
Mother, he only responds to power.
As from, what, the barrel of a loaded gun?
Privileged information, something you know, but he'd rather you didn't.
Blackmail? Of course. Well, that's brilliant, darling.
So you have this special something and you dangle it with malicious intent.
That's really brilliant. I really raised a brilliant daughter.
Okay, now we can leave it alone? I'm in charge?
Of course.
Okay.
Anything you say, my darling.
Mother.
I really must run. But now, darling, I've got to tell you, don't you worry about a thing, because everything is going to work out perfectly. Bye.
Don't you think Langley might object?
Oh, Langley always supports my interests. And with the right contribution, I could be very interested in you.
Well, that's very, game of you, Phoebe, but, it's much too generous.
Oh, nonsense. It's my profession. I get thousands of letters every day.
Oh, good. Dear Eggie.
Of course, and I've tackled far worse problems than yours.
Yeah, well, I just never considered consulting a lonely heart specialist.
Not even now, with you and Liza estranged. I'm extraordinarily good at marital détente.
Well, I'm tempted, but I think I'll pass.
Well, pride can be very self-defeating.
Yes, so I'm told.
Oh, only 5,000?
Isn't that what you said?
Well, but that doesn't include marital counseling.
Save it for your flock, Phoebe. Now, have a pleasant evening.
Oh, and don't forget the annual tour, dear.
What tour might that be?
Well, you know, the tour of the magnificent estates in the area.
Strike me from the list.
Oh, no, never, never, never. But I will make you a promise. No cognac for Juanita this time.
That's the woman who she was lost in the tunnels for hours last year.
That's right, and I promise I'll keep her on track.
I'm not in the mood to have all of these.
All of this bad publicity that could accrue, which I promise you you will get if you renege.
You should have been an underworld kingpin.
Why, thank you, Adam. You flatter me.
You are shameless.
Absolutely. Oh, and don't forget the rhododendron walk. The garden club's depending on you.
Good night, Phoebe.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, my dear.
Yes, bundle up.
Yes, yes. A pleasure.
Yes. Pillaging usually is. Oh. Phoebe.
Oh. Oh.
I just want my necklace.
In a minute, okay? Now, what were you doing on my terrace that night?
Put it down.
Why did you run away from the station yesterday?
You said you'd be alone. You weren't.
Okay, fair enough. I am now.
A necklace?
You know, call it a hunch, but I think you're in some kind of situation here. Is that the truth? Are you in some kind of trouble? Because listen, if you are, if somebody is threatening you, if somebody's stalking you, then I'm fairly good in a crisis. And I'm not bragging, it's just, like I said, it's the way it worked out. I've had some practice. And like I said, I am harmless, okay? I don't want anything from you. I got no hidden agendas. There's no skeletons in my closet. I mean, you were in there yourself. You see any? See anything other than a couple of fashion don'ts? There you go. This is nice. You have a nice smile. I mean, it's rather elusive, but it's nice. It's a lot like you. You know, we got to stop meeting like this. Come on, what's your story? Huh? Who are you? Do you want or need anything from me besides this? Lady, you're gonna have to trust somebody sometime. It might as well be me. Come on. Help me out here.
Well, Allie, whatever it is you did can't be as bad as what's going on.
Co-conspirator, I'm a miserable flop. If we were in the Army, I would be court-martialed
What
by now.
happened?
When you left the on-call room, who should happen to slither in?
David Hayward.
You got it.
Well, there's no surprise there.
Oozing with sympathy for your suspension. Trying to show all this concern regarding your future. So something snapped in me and I let it rip.
Okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay because now he's onto us.
What?
I accused him, okay, of setting you up.
Well, David is too smart not to suspect that we know what's
And the
going on
idiot
with
that
him.
I am confirmed
Well,
it for
don't
him.
worry. It's not that big a deal, Allie.
It gets worse.
It does.
Yes. I was a bit out of control. Oh, Jake, I don't even know how to say this. I'm embarrassed.
Well, don't try. Listen, let's just leave this till tomorrow,
No,
all right?
no, okay? I can't hold this in. I'm never gonna get any sleep.
You know what this is a job for? This is a job for Jake's famous mulled cider.
No,
Hold right, stay right
no, the cider's not gonna do it. On the other hand, maybe I should get you a cup of cider because I have a feeling you might need it. You might choke on what I have to say.
Not a good time.
I'm sorry to intrude.
Look, say what you have to say and then go.
Thanks. We have ourselves a real problem on our hands.
You deal with your problems, I'll handle mine.
Have you calmed her down?
Who? Her? Oh, Dr. Doyle. No, she's fine. She's fine. She's never been better.
I never thought that Allie had psychological problems.
She doesn't.
Well, I would have to disagree with you on
Well, you
that.
know, I don't really care.
Allie's coming apart.
Just drop it.
I can't.
Yeah, I know, it's the story of your life.
Allie's emotional instability impacts the entire hospital.
Really? Well, have there been any complaints?
Well, there certainly would have been if anyone else had been there.
Okay, you've answered the question. I take it that's no.
A doctor's life is full of pressures. Allie is not handling hers well.
It happens, Doctor.
She needs help, Jake. Professional help.
Is that all?
You know, you're very blasé about this.
I'm very good with stress.
Oh. So what are you going to do about it?
Gonna have a cup of cider.
And then what?
Maybe a sandwich. Kind of hungry.
You know, it's okay to have a sense of humor, but some things you shouldn't joke about. And when a doctor does a striptease in the middle of the on-call room, I think that's something to be taken seriously, don't you?
Phoebe, Brooke is on her way. So is the ambulance.
Now remember, this does not let you out of your commitment for the garden club.
Don't you ever let up?
Never.
Come on. Let me get you in out of the cold.
Don't touch me. Don't move me.
Why? You're just a little wisp of a thing.
No, I'll go into shock.
Oh.
Could you bring me a blanket, maybe?
Yes, a blanket. Get... Winifred! Winifred! Oh, who summoned you?
Angry gods.
Well, you better be a trained paramedic or you're just going to be in the way.
You having another episode?
No, Phoebe's flat on her back on my terrace.
Too much sherry?
She slipped. Winifred!
Perhaps you fired her and forgot. Winifred, I mean. Phoebe, you probably pushed yourself. Oh, my God, Phoebe. Darling, you poor angel. Oh, dear. Oh, how many fingers do I have up?
Oh, I hurt my leg, not my brain.
The body is a mesh of interconnections, darling. Who knows what you might have damaged?
Oh, all right, two.
Right. Now, what day is it and who's the president?
One.
Grover Cleveland or Caligula.
Phoebe, what can I get you? Do you want more? Do you want a drink?
Darling, did he assault you?
I told you she slipped.
Phoebe, you should sue. This is criminal negligence. There is ice all over this terrace. I mean, it's an absolute death trap for those of us who rush about in pumps. You woman-hating sociopath. She is lucky to be alive.
So are you. Don't push me. Temporary insanity is a whisper away.
Perhaps a little sherry?
Oh, no, darling. You'll need your wits about you. Your attorney might want details.
Go away, Marion.
I'll be your witness even, darling. I almost slipped on this ice myself. I could be lying down there next to her in a heap.
That could be arranged.
Did you hear him threaten me, Phoebe?
Just get off my property.
Soon to be Phoebe's property. I hope she picks your holdings dry, darling. Unless, of course, you make peace with me, darling, and sign Liza's divorce settlement.
Yeah, good try, but no cigar. I am heavily insured.
Oh, Aunt Phoebe. Oh, listen.
Darling. Get me out of here.
Listen, the ambulance is on its way.
Oh, dear.
Are you in pain,
Well,
huh?
just my leg and my decorum. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, come on. Everybody falls. People fall all the time.
Sure, toddlers and drunks.
And victims of misogynist sabotage.
Must you be forcibly carted away?
Oh, more threats of violence? Ladies, take note. Harassment, attempted tampering with the witness, and interfering with the scene of the crime.
I think I hear the sirens.
Now all I can hear is Marion.
Will you please be quiet?
Silence invites defeat, ladies, and we've held our tongues long enough. Now, victims of Adam Chandler, rise and triumph.
Hush, or I shall gag you.
Oh, and won't that be a pretty picture? Top of the 10 o'clock news. Chandler manhandles mother-in-law. Alert the press, Brooke.
You call the police.
Both of you, shut up!
Damn it! Perfect. Oh, that's just great.
You're gonna have to come back sometime.
Oh, good grief. Next time I'll knock.
Yeah, well, next time maybe you should. Don't go whacking me over the head with your purse. You're the one breaking into my house. And just so you know, I am not crazy. I'm not seeing things. She was here, Liza, just a minute ago.
The lady?
Yes.
That was her?
What do you mean that was her? You saw her too?
Oh, stop that. She was streaking across the terrace. I mean, by the time I parked my car, she was gone.
I'm not surprised. She does move rather quickly, doesn't she?
Like a gazelle. I could learn a few things from her.
And moving quickly?
Moving on. Something burning?
No. Thank God. Oh, don't ask, honey. You don't want to know.
All right. Why don't you ask me why I'm here?
Why are you here?
I had a dispute with my car. I wanted to go home, and the car wanted to go to Adam's.
Who won?
We compromised.
You and Adam?
No, me and the car. We decided to come here.
Oh.
What's wrong with me?
Well, offhand, I'd say you have a lingering heart ailment.
No, it's insane. It's depression. It's manic depressive. What's the survival rate on something like this? Is there a cure?
Sure there is, honey. It's called time.
Hi.
Hi.
I ordered you a glass of Merlot.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. You remembered. It's working.
Oh, the wine?
My 12-step program.
Should I know about this?
I think it's about time.
This wouldn't have anything to do with addiction, would it?
No, it's just a side of a craving.
So you deliberately trying to scare me?
No, I've gone through great pains to do the opposite with some success, I think. In fact, I think right now we're at step number 4.
Oui.
Oui.
Uh-huh.
Oui. Yes. You see, step number 1, try to be very suave in the gym.
Oh, right, when you passed yourself off as one of my Aunt Grace's setups, sure.
Get the lay of the land.
Uh-huh. And step 2?
Well, that was really tough because I had to try to convince you that I'm not a jerk.
Was I tough?
Like every lawyer, cautious in the extreme.
Oh, great. You make me sound like hard work.
Step number 3 was a lot of fun.
So then I take it that we're not at step number 3 anymore.
Well, when you called me and you asked me out to dinner, then we entered into a whole nother phase. And I'm really looking forward to step number 5, number 6, number 7.
Miles, speaking of those steps, would you mind if we put them on hold? I've been working on a merger in San Francisco, and it's been in the works for a long time, and it's finally coming together, so I really need to be out there.
For how long?
6 weeks. Yeah, I know. But what can I do?
Well, there goes dinner in Paris. You see, that was step number 8. I had booked us a flight for Valentine's Day.
Well, you know, they say Paris is lovely in the springtime.
Oui.
Allie is very troubled. It hurts me to see her in pain.
I will convey to her your regards.
You know, we were once close.
Not close now, though, are you?
That's right. That's true. And that's why what she did, locking the door, offering sex in exchange for your job, that's the act of an unstable woman. Now, something should be done about that.
Suspend me, why don't you?
It's not what I want.
Yeah, right, because you got her best interest at heart, don't you?
Allie, try to pull yourself together, or else your entire career could suffer. Now, if there's anything that I can do to help...
We'll be sure to let you know.
I hope I did the right thing.
You always do.
Take care of her.
I do. Want to tell me what that was all about?
The perfect surgical strike.
What really happened? It's not what he said.
Pretty much.
You mean David was telling the truth?
The truth, no. The facts, yes.
What's the difference?
Look, I was getting ready to tell you. I guess I wasn't quick enough. David's fast, he always has been, and it's impossible to beat the guy to the punch.
What happened?
I tried to ambush him, okay? I thought I could shame some kind of transaction out of him. I mean, the bottom line is, he's willing to give you back your career if I sleep with him, right?
So I thought that maybe I could make him see how sordid that is.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe he would back off.
Yeah. I mean, it made sense at the time. I figured if I threw him in front of a mirror, I could force him to see what he's become. Unfortunately, David wasn't ashamed. Instead, he turned around and he stuck a $20 bill in my bra. That's what happened, more or less. Comments, questions? Say something, please.
How many is this, Adam? Counting Phoebe. I mean, how many innocent women have you carelessly derailed?
It'll take more than a tumble to derail Phoebe. Brooke will call if it's serious, which it's not.
Phoebe should sue you within an inch of your life.
You're playing to an empty house.
I could say the same to you. Liza's gone, and she's not coming back. So when are you going to let her go, Adam?
When pigeons grow lips,
You can't hold her forever, you know.
love is eternal.
But marriage isn't, especially not to you.
And divorce can take a very, very long time.
No, not if there's mental cruelty involved. Belinda says that she thinks she can have Liza's divorce in a matter of weeks.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
You can't win this, Adam. You know that.
Liza loves me.
Liza has a soft spot for you. But the longer you hold her against her will, the harder that spot will become. So, my darling, just think about that for a while and have a great day.
Okay, this is the last form, I think. Could I see her now? Would that be okay?
Sure. She's right in there.
All right, thank you. Hey there. How you feeling?
I feel sluggy. I despise being drugged.
Yeah, but is the pain gone?
Sure, along with my critical faculties.
Well, not so you would notice. Listen, how can I reach Langley?
Don't you dare.
Aunt Phoebe, come on. He's going to want to know.
Darling, if he had to come running back here, he spent over a year planning these digs. He'd never forgive me.
Well, he'll never forgive me when he gets back.
Well, we'll deal with that then. You swear, solemnly swear, Brooke, that you will not tell him. After all, it's only a broken leg.
All right,
it's
all
not
right.
brain surgery.
I swear. Langley will not hear it from me.
Thank you.
So, what color cast do you want? They make them in colors now.
I don't care if they make them in silk. They're still awkward and unsightly.
Oh, come on. You look good in anything.
Oh, don't coddle me, darling. You make me feel like a doddering old fool.
Why should that make you feel like that? After all the years you've coddled me, all those pep talks, and those therapeutic hugs, and all that comfort food delivered at all hours.
Oh, you're
really? Come on.
You're very good at this, sweetheart.
Well, I learned it from you.
Oh, bless you, darling. Love you so much.
America Sunday, Crisis in the White House. Stay with ABC News for the very latest.
On Good Morning America Sunday.
Here on ABC.
Well, a lot could happen in 6 weeks, you know. You could forget all about me.
Yeah? And you could meet someone and fall madly in love and come back engaged or married.
But on the other hand, there's always the phone. And don't forget about email.
And if all else fails, I could, always have a flight.
Yeah. San Francisco is only 5 hours away.
I know. I'm an idiot, right? It's okay. You can say I'm an idiot. I know. please, Jake, just say something. Please, anything.
How could you put yourself in that position?
I didn't say
Do
it
you
was
not
smart.
understand how dangerous of a guy
I know,
he is?
I didn't think things through.
He could have raped you, Allie.
And I
Think about it. No, you
miscalculated. I made
don't
a
think. I
mistake.
mean, promise me. You have to promise me you'll never be alone with him again,
What,
okay?
you think I'm gonna
I do
try
not
this
care
again?
where you are. You could be in a crowded supermarket. You could be in a stairwell. You could be in an elevator. You run when you see him coming your way.
Jake, what are you saying? You don't trust
No,
me?
no, damn it, Allie. Ah, I love you. Okay?
I just don't understand why they can't invent some sort of miracle drug, some pill you take two, and then you forget you ever were in love.
Oh, God forbid. If they did that, we'd have to get along without blues ballads, poetry, art. What?
You have it so bad.
I do not have it bad. I'm just speaking from experience.
You're a goner.
I am not a goner. Take it from me. You heard it here first. Never again.
Imagine if you knew the woman.
Well, judging from the way that's going, I'd say it's not going to happen.
Don't tell me you're giving up.
Well, maybe I should. Honestly, I feel like an idiot running around for 2 weeks chasing a necklace. This woman's like a walking, talking mirage.
She seems pretty real to me.
Yeah, she is. On the occasion she deigns to make an appearance.
Okay, I'm gonna be serious here. She does make an impression.
Well, maybe she should just go make an impression on someone else.
Camellias. Joy.
Stay tuned, darlings, for scenes from the next All My Children.